MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pham going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Tonight, he brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. In now, Trevor Story. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Polanco giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. To his left. Bohr, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting six.
Digging in, the switch
The right
hitter,
fielder,
Ben
number 18.
Zobrist. He begins
Ben
playing this one with his
Zobrist.
batting average over the .310 plateau. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Batting seventh.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Now batting, Tommy Pham. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cole Calhoun. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The cutter runs outside, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Well, he better get it back.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Standing in, number 43. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 43.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Story is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Zobrist going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the shortstop. Now Jose Iglesias.
Shortstop, Jose
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Zobrist. And that retires the side. Now to the plate, Miguel Andres. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Miguel Andres.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, that's foul.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Alfaro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Andrus is retired, and there's one away.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Polanco will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. And that misses low and away, ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping up now, and now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both the lefty and the righty are up. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Aaron Hicks.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Jed Lowry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Ben Zobrist now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that misses for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Bohr. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps. Brad Brock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Polanco at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in, number 43. He popped out in his first trip. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ripped down the first base line. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist is after it, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the
He's
Cubs.
0 for 1 thus far.
Wilson Contreras.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pham giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andrews comes into this. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Brock.
Please.
First at bat of the game for Adrian Beltre. Will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Iglesias is there for it. And that retires the side. Randy Rosario gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to
number 64
digging in and looking for more.
Rosario.
Tommy Pham. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Leading off for the Phillies.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Story picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Justin Bour. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2-1 pitch is that circle change, swung on and missed. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blanco, 1 for 2 with a double on it.
The left fielder, number 29.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
32, Aaron Hicks.
Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jed
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Number 43 is there for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 55.
Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Davis, but he's not going to get to it in time. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is ready once again. Number 43 getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a soft liner, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been a nice game. Steve Cishek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to
attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs
from the stretch.
Number 33.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw gets him, two down. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Zobrist, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andrews, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Up next.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cishek. Daniel Murphy will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now. Gregory Polanco is on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Fielder number 29.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tommy Hunter comes on.
Number 50, Tommy Hunter.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Lays off 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Brendan Morrow comes on to pitch from bullpen now. In and out.
Number 17.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hicks on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And that misses ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman,
First offering on its way. Miguel Andres at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro.
Catcher, Jorge
Into the windup
Alfaro.
and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Polanco on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the
Chicago
bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to
37,
face the upcoming left-handed
Justin
batter.
Wilson.
Hits slowly back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ready now, Chris Hatcher. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Bour rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. So stepping in, Mark Canha is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth.
Mark Canha.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. Go around to first to take care of him, and the Phillies have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.